Hey, so now welcome to my JavaScript tutorial, and wetin I want to talk about now promise. I want to talk about introduce promise and see how they take the use promise for JavaScript and how wetin make promise come about. So, but for this video, for the first video, wetin I will focus on why we need promise, why why the technology join JavaScript. So, and the reason why we need promise now, callbacks, the limitation of callbacks, now make us need promise. So, wetin be callbacks? Now, the reason why, now wetin I want to talk about for this video be that I want to talk about callbacks, and I hope you now enjoy them. So, for us to really appreciate promise, we need to know which problem promise they solve, and the problem where they solve now callback problem, the limitation of callbacks. So I won't use this video to introduce what to be callback and make una see how callback really they operate for JavaScript. So I get this, I just get my index.html here, and I get my script here, so I will just include that script. I include the script, say load script .js. All right, we never do anything now. So now for JavaScript, everything are synchronous. So it means say everything are line by line. When you run first line, run first line, second line go run line by line. So, but it gets some operations where we need for front end. It gets some, maybe we won't go load some script or we won't go load some user. All those kind of operations, they take time. So, and we don't know when it will finish. So, if we don't get something like callback, we don't go fit write a synchronous code or asynchronous code. Asynchronous code means say when the thing don't finish, then you go do something else. So callback 9 they help us do this before for JavaScript. So wetin I mean, make a write function, we go load script. I say okay, load script. This function we go load script go take two parameters. It go take the script where you want go load, which is the source, and it go take callback. So the callback now, when you don't load the thing finish, then you go invoke this function, this callback now function. So we could create script tag, write this function by calling document.create element, document.create element. Then we pass, say, okay, make it create us script tag. Then the script now, we go add the source of that script, because now the browser go really load them. We say the source attribute could be the one with the pass to us, with the user pass to us. Now when this script don't finish loading, on load, we want invoke the callback with the user, with the caller send. Then after we don't do this one, then we go say document.add.append. We append the script. So we don't append the script. So, and for here we don't load the script. If I refresh the browser, no any error. So everything they work well. Right now, we call another script here where we go really write the code. So now we know, say, okay, this function don't already load. This load script don't already load because we make them the second. We load them first before this script. To confirm that, make we console log script, make we see maybe exist. So script exists now function. So now for this now, to test this, we won't load maybe we won't load like load dash. Load dash now library where you get some utils like help us maybe map to all those methods where fit make like array object, check if something is empty. So we won't load that script because right now we no get if you look now, if for example, if I say window dot load dash now like this, so it never dey loaded, we could see say window no get them already because we won't load them. So now we'll see where that our function they work or not. So it don't define, so that one no day. So now we won't load the script, so we can call load script. We call load script, and now we go pass the URL, which is the source of the script, and we go pass a callback. So make I get the CDN for load dash. When I get the CDN, we could just help us load down straight away. So this one, we get this load dash. So I don't copy them. So we just say, okay, load script, help us load this. And when you load and finish, help us load this. And when you load and finish, we go call this function. May you call this function. So we pass in the function now where you go load. So when this run, it means say we don't already get this stuff. So make I console log that load dash again for here. See that function. So make I use one of the methods for there. So we know say okay, if I talk say windows dot load dash, I don't even need to check because I know say it don't dey loaded. Of course, it's good to check, but I know won't waste your time. So, but wetin I won't do really be say I just want test one of the method where they for there. So if I talk say if I create them as a variable, say const equals to load dash, then equals to window dot underscore. So for here now, if you just get dot is empty, get one method where they call dot is empty, it go return say the object. So I purposely they pass some empty object so that it go fit the work. So I'll just say load dash is loaded. So we could see. So we get window error for here. So run. Load dash is loaded. So now wetin callbacks they really they're all about be this. So now, but the problem now here now be say before we even call load dash, you see, we need to know wetin to do with the method or with the script when it already they loaded. That's one limitation. So when I just put down for mind. Also, now we go talk say we won't load another script after this one done they loaded. Now after this one done they loaded, I will come out this one. So now we'll even see what we talk about. So after I done they loaded, I won't load another script. I call another, may I just even put this. I feel load, may I load this one. Or make I load may I load this script. Or make I load Angular, something Angular CDN. Make I load Angular CDN. Just give me anyone there. Some of them if you get error because they expect say Angular they loaded. So now I don't call script again. And when Angular is loaded, I put another function. See, then I call this load script again. I put them inside to call another CDN. Put them inside to call another CDN to make another call. So, and in real life, you say, they say how the thing don't they big, they go like this. You see? Now get the gist. So now this thing that they call callback hell. Pyramid of dome. Because for real life, sometimes they will be say we go load users. We go use the user, go load their friends. We will use their friends, go load something else like their friends post or their friends. So, and at this kind of things now go to see a callback of help with that. So now one of the reason why we need promise. So now, but the problem now, I don't say how callback they work. If you get any question, you just tell me, put comment on this video or you send me email. But you don't see how callback they work. You need to know what you could do after the thing where you want make it load after your asynchronous operation is completed. You need to provide a callback, and that callback will decide wetin to do when that thing done in operational. Note that one. And also now see say when we can make a lot of asynchronous call with callbacks, we dey see say we dey build pyramid of DOM. That is callback of hell. So now just waiting I want show now for this video be that I don't want to waste too much time. So but if you like the video, you feel like this video, and you feel also subscribe to my channel so that anytime where I upload this kind of video, YouTube go notify you now. I hail later.